Hi guys, Piotr here, this is LiteFinance Global YouTube channel. It's my pleasure to be with you again. Today we are going to discuss my top picks when it comes to 2023 FX top picks. So currency pairs are gonna be discussed today. Happy holiday season guys, and as the new year is coming within the next few days, wish you all the best in 2023. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Okay, my top picks are going to be based on the monthly chart. So guys, if you are a long-term investor, long-term trader, that might be useful for you. But if you are a day trader, well, it's good to know what might happen from the higher time frame perspective to position yourself in a correct way when it comes to the short-term trading as well. So my top picks 2023 Forex, let's start with dollar yen. Well, basically I like what we've seen when it comes to the monster rally. Of course, Bank of Japan shocked the market lately when it comes to the yield controlling, moving up to 0.5%. So with that move, we've seen the top in October, and November, December we are moving lower. There is also the intervention in the background. But to be honest with you, there are few cases. I strongly believe few scenarios that we are going to see higher level. And even if the Bank of Japan is going to intervene, I don't think we are going to see much higher interest rates. So the interest rate differential between the dollar and the yen is going to be in the favor of the American currency. To be honest with you, what we have here and what I like the most, if you remember educational videos, I like some special levels, not the tops like here or maybe here, but levels a little bit lower. So if you can see here, that was something around about the possible head and shoulder. We moved lower, so I don't like the top, I like the shoulders, right? And in that case I like the lower levels, like here, 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 and here again. So when we saw plenty of touches, right? So let me place few lines. The first one is related to that head and shoulder we discussed a second ago. It's a monthly chart, so let's change the color to the red one. It's going to be very important. So in my opinion, because what market is trying to do right now, market is trying to fight and hold this top and this breakout level, and we're trying hardly to hold this zone. But I strongly believe that with some manipulation on the market and stop hunt, we are going to see lower levels. And the first demand zone I see around 126.50. So that's the 126.50. That's the top of the buying zone. A little bit lower levels, as I mentioned a second ago, plenty of touches around, is a level around 120.80. So guys, don't forget, that's the monthly chart, all right? So we are talking about some bigger levels, bigger and wider zones, all right? So the buying zone, in my opinion, here, when it comes to the dollar yen, is between 126.50, 120.80 and psychological 120 level. 6.5 figure, quite wide, so maybe it's worth to watch once we are going to approach this level, how we are behaving, all right? How we are behaving. And if we are going to see some kind of a consolidation, maybe mid of that zone could be the buying opportunity as well. Of course, invalidation on a monthly close below 120. Now, what's the target? Well, I'm going to shock you guys because, I mean, some of you probably have seen that, right? There is a possibility of inverted head and shoulder. So if we are going to make the simple measure, all right, just the simple measure. So in a very positive case, all right, in a very positive case, we might see levels as high as 165, 166 based on this head and shoulder. Also, if we are going to take into the consideration the equal moves only, all right, and if I'm not mistaken, and the zone is going to hold with the current pullback, right? So if we are going to start to rise from here, we have 170. So 165, 170 could be the name of the game for the dollar yen. That's how I see the things here. The next one, I'm very bearish. It could be very dangerous, but I'm very bearish on the pound. The first thing first is a pound Swiss franc. And here I'm taking into the consideration this consolidation and the move lower we've seen recently. The thing is that we already doubled the range, all right? So that's a little bit of the red flag for me here because we already fulfilled the target. But anyway, I'm going to watch what's going to happen in the mid of that zone around 120, 122, in between 120, 22, all right, with the possible move lower again towards parity. So I'm looking for GBP, Swiss franc, I'm looking for parity, and I'm looking for 120, 122 as an entry, monthly close above 130 is going to invalidate this trade. The next one is another pound cross. It's a pound versus Japanese yen, right? And I really like what we have here, right? So what I'm looking for currently on this particular cross, I'm looking for the market to move higher, okay? Retest levels close to 200, okay? And from here, I want to see the move lower. Of course, we are trading right now around 160. So if my trade, dollar yen trade, is correct and we are going to go much higher, then probably here we are going to see higher levels and we are going to retest maybe with the stop count this consolidation ahead of the move lower. And from here, I'm looking for the move lower back towards 160, 150. In that particular case, I'm not sure if it's going to happen during the 2023, but it's worth to watch where we are, what we might see from here, and extreme levels has to happen in that case. So with that particular trade, we have to be very cautious, very patient, because it's actually against the pound. On the other hand, if I'm positive dollar yen and negative pound yen, maybe someone wants to watch what is going on the cable, right, pound USD. But that's something we are watching on a daily basis, and I'm doing from time to time the analysis. And the last one, the last top pick in my opinion when it comes to the 2023, I'm negative on Polish zloty, all right? I think that the possible recession in US, meaning that it's almost sure we are going to see the recession in Poland, if we are going to add huge, very high inflation, and if we are going to add the environment overall, what is going on worldwide, that's why I'm negative. And well, I'm not gonna be surprised if we are going to see the speculative attack on the Polish zloty. In that case, I'm looking for a little bit deeper pullback than what we have right now. Okay, so I'm looking for the mid of this consolidation ahead of the upside break. Right, I'm looking for 4, maybe 390. With the possible intervention of the Polish Central Bank, and I'm looking for move back at least towards 5, if not higher. Monthly close below 4 will invalidate this trade. So guys, I'm positive dollar yen on the pullback, deeper pullback. I'm negative pound versus Swiss franc. I'm negative pound versus yen, but there we have to see big rally, and I'm negative Polish zloty versus dollar. So overall, I'm still for 2023 see the positivity when it comes to the dollar, and some positivities. If we are going to see the recession, I'm going to see some positivities when it comes to the yen or Swiss franc. With that being said, guys, do your own research, do your own homework. This video has educational purpose only. It was my pleasure to prepare this top Forex picks 2023 for you. Take care, see you around, and goodbye.